Hey, Barry. I bet you want me to make the Quake Loadouts video, don't you? The Quake Loadouts video, it's done. The video's done. I made it before you even asked me, because I knew you would ask me. Enjoy the video. First for the shotgun is the Busby Monorail. The Busby Monorail is a weird shotgun. Instead of having to load it in the back with like a magazine or something, instead you just load darts directly into it, and they're like fed on like a conveyor belt that takes them to where they're fired. It's a really weird design, but it's pretty accurate to the shotgun from Quake. Second for the shotgun is the Takedown. The Takedown is a rival shotgun that kind of resembles the shotgun from Quake. It doesn't look as much like it as the Monorail does, but it's just more common, so it might be more convenient for some people. Also, it's more powerful, so if you're interested in that, it's the way to go. For the super shotgun, you could use the barrel break. The barrel break is a unique shotgun where you break it open and you load it, and it's like the best double barrel shotgun reloading you can get without using shells. Taking away the aspect of shells just makes it so much better. You don't have to reload shells, you can just put the darts in and not have to load any darts into shells before you load them back in, so you don't have to worry about running out of shells or having any shells preloaded. You can just very quickly put 2 darts in and close the barrels. It's really good. It makes using a double barrel shotgun actually like kind of practical. First for the nail gun is the double dealer. The double dealer is basically a Rampage, but double barrel. It fires 2 shots with 1 trigger pull, and it uses 2 magazines. And it's basically a double barrel shotgun, but with magazines and pump action. And it has slam fire. But it has a problem where it tends to jam a lot, and it tends to destroy some darts. So if you're worried about it giving you some trouble, you might not want to use it. Second for the nail gun is the Rhino Fire. The Rhino Fire is the most impractical thing I've ever seen. I only ended up putting it on here because of the similarities in the way it works and the way it looks to the nail gun. Okay, I would never recommend using this in any situation. I don't care where you are, I would not recommend using this. This is not a good blaster. For the super nail gun, you could use the Demolisher. And not the Nerf Demolisher, the Air Warriors Demolisher. The Air Warriors Demolisher is really weird. It uses magazines and it's a minigun type thing, but it doesn't work the way you think it would. It's full auto, but instead of pulling back on a trigger and a rev trigger, instead you pull back on the entire handle, and on the entire main grip, and you pull back on it and then it fires. It's the only thing I could think of because it was just on the original list and I couldn't come up with any new ideas for this one. For the super nail gun, it's just got a really weird shape to it, and you guys will probably come up with something better than what I could come up with, but I really struggled trying to find something that looked like it. For the rocket launcher and for the grenade launcher, I decided to put them together since they already have the same shape, basically. So I thought it would just make things easier rather than having to take a bunch of similar blasters and just try and make them into 2 different things. I thought it would be easier just to squeeze them into one thing so I could compare a few things and make it easier for myself. So first you could use the Nerf Fortnite rocket launcher. It's pretty basic. You just move the front handle backwards and then it fires. The entire front of the blaster is just kind of stuck to the front handle, so you basically just move it backwards and it fires. It doesn't have any storage and there's nothing really special about it. Or you could use the Thunderblast, which does have storage, and there's a tactical rail at the top of it, so if you want to put something on here, you can. I don't know what you would want to put on this, though. Maybe if you're, like, taking those extra missile holders from the Modulus Demolisher, maybe that would work, but I don't know what else you'd want to put on there besides that. With the Thunderbolt, again, I ran into the same problem where I just can't find anything that looks like it. So I just ended up coming up with the Rapid Strike because it's full auto and it works kind of similar, though you'd probably have to have like an insane rate of fire to make it feel like you're using the Thunderbolt. For the axe, you could probably use the Warlock axe, or you could use the Chopstock, but with the Chopstock, it's shorter, so you have less distance between you and the thing you're swinging at, so you're probably going to end up just getting hit by a dart before you even get a hit in. I wouldn't recommend using the Chopstock. I think the Warlock axe is probably a better thing for the axe. Actually, it's probably just not good to use a melee weapon in general.